How can I avoid crowds at Death Valley Viewpoints? Imagine standing at a viewpoint in Death Valley National Park and having the vast desert all to yourself. That's the kind of experience you can have if you plan carefully. This park, one of California's most stunning natural wonders, draws visitors all year, but there are ways to find quieter moments. Crowds tend to gather at popular spots like Zabriskie Point and Badwater Basin, especially during peak times. The busiest season is spring, from late March to early April, when wildflowers bloom and the weather is mild. If you want to avoid the crowds, visiting during winter from late November to Christmas is your best bet. The cooler days mean fewer visitors and a more peaceful experience. Summer is extremely hot, which keeps most people away, but outdoor activities can be dangerous in the high temperatures. Autumn, especially outside of the Thanksgiving holiday, offers a good balance of pleasant weather and fewer visitors. Timing is everything. Arriving early in the morning around sunrise is one of the best ways to beat the crowds. The soft morning light makes for great photos, and most visitors haven't arrived yet. Popular viewpoints like Zabriskie Point and Dante's View are often empty at dawn. If you prefer sunset, try to arrive a little earlier or stay a little later than most people. This way, you can enjoy the view with fewer others around. Midday, when the sun is at its hottest, tends to be quieter, but it's also the least comfortable time to explore. Choosing less crowded viewpoints can make a big difference. While Badwater Basin and Zabriskie Point are must-sees, they are also the most visited. For a quieter experience, consider spots like the Wildrose Charcoal Kilns, Father Crowley Vista Point, or Dante's View later in the day. These locations requiring a bit more driving but reward you with solitude and incredible scenery. Mosaic Canyon and Ubehebe Crater are also less busy, especially if you visit during off-peak hours. Practical tips include visiting during the late fall after Thanksgiving or early winter before Christmas. Weekdays are generally less crowded than weekends. Always check the park's official updates for any special events that might bring in more visitors. Bring plenty of water, sun protection, and sturdy shoes, especially if you plan to explore less visited areas. If you're flexible, adjust your plans based on real-time conditions. Sometimes, driving a little farther or choosing a lesser-known trail can lead to a more peaceful experience. For photographers, the best light is early morning or late afternoon, and these times usually have fewer people. Locations like Artist's Palette and Ubehebe Crater look stunning in softer light and tend to be less crowded than sunrise or sunset. If your goal is to capture the vastness of Death Valley without people in your photos, timing and location are your best tools. Locals who know the area well suggest visiting during the shoulder seasons or winter for the best mix of good weather and solitude. They also recommend exploring beyond the most famous sites to find quieter corners of the park. These spots often offer a stronger sense of the desert's stark beauty without the crowds. By planning your visit carefully, choosing the right times, and seeking out less popular viewpoints, you can enjoy the incredible scenery of Death Valley with a sense of peace and connection to nature.